Hello Leo and welcome to my channel. We are going to be doing something very different from now on. We'll see how it all goes with very brief messages but per week. So this is going to be your very brief message for the 5th to the 11th of June. Alright, we'll do one ping on the sound bowl just to tune into the energy. So if you'd like to breathe in and exhale. Okay, Leo, we are literally pulling 3 cards, okay? Theme for the week, unexpected for the week, and advice from Spirit. And I will be cutting the deck. And I ain't taking jumpers. Okay. Theme, King of Swords. Unexpected, 9 of Swords. And advice from Spirit, Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Okay, so Leo, this week we've got the King of Swords, which is really kind of harnessing all of your energy and this focus you have this week. So for some of you, you are dealing with some sort of leader figure, some sort of decision maker, some sort of bureaucrat who is kind of, it's kind of in a way, it feels like they're looking down on you, all right? But the King of Swords is a very wise card, a very wise male, female, doesn't matter. They really look at the finer details. It's kind of like that energy of, when you go to the doctor, right? And when you're not well, you go to the doctor, and because you're not well, you are more emotional, and the doctor says to you, well, how can we help you today? And or they don't even smile, they say, how can we help you today? And then you kind of go, well, I've been having these headaches, and then I had the stomach ache, and then if I press over here, it hurts, and then my mother, it won't speak to me for for the last couple of weeks. I'm feeling really emotional about that, and it could literally be that you have an infection and it's affecting you in all these sorts of ways, but because your body is not working at optimum level, you feel emotional, and you have all this sort of stuff, and then the doctor kind of goes, I see. I prescribe you a walk in the park, some paracetamol, but no more than 8 per day, and if it persists, come back to see me in a week. And you feel like they're looking down at you, that they're not giving you anything more, okay? And you can be like, what did I do? What did I say? What's so wrong? It's that kind of energy that I'm getting. So it feels like powers that be, all those instruments in power and people who look at the finer details, who really get down to the crux, the truth of the matter, without being emotionally charged, it may feel like they're looking down at you, but actually they are serving you at this time, okay? So in that service, it is also causing you, because you are interacting with someone of this measure, it's causing you to actually try and also have a think about all of those elements, like, okay, well, where is my health at the moment, and let me start to write down my rota, my daily schedule, and what can I cut out, or using health as an example here, right? But for others of you, it could be a situation where you've presented something to a lawyer and you're waiting on an answer. It's causing a lot of grief, okay? Because you feel like every time you say something, they kind of go, okay, or like, so you feel a bit like a child. So these are the things that could be causing you to worry, which is why the 9 of Swords has come on in as the unexpected. Okay, there is Going back to the King of Swords energy, because it's the theme that you're exploring, it feels like there's someone in your environment who really feels like they're calling all the shots. But I don't think that's the case. I think what's actually happening, what's going to be very beneficial for you, is if you take a page out of their book. Okay, now it is because I do feel like they are gonna, just by having that very blank voice of reason, or even feeling like something is looking down at you, it may be a good idea to try and put yourself in that, from that perspective, by looking at the finer details. Remove the heart, remove the passion, remove the energy, remove the sense of spirituality even, and look at it from a very, like through a magnifying glass, a very clear-cut position. It's about looking at, even looking at your finances, your bills, what is coming in, what's coming out. But we're not going to be like blasé about it. We're not going to kind of go, well, that particular bill is £43.87, so let's just call that 44. No, it's 43.87. Okay, these are the kind of things that would be really beneficial for you this week. All right. Okay, the unexpected is that feeling like you are kind of looked down at, or feeling like you might not have all the tools to keep to move you forward, may cause an energy of anxiety here. Okay, now obviously when we have anxiety, it is fear-based. Oh, it's so interesting. I've never noticed this on this card. If you look at this card, it seems to be like a black and white tile kind of ceiling above. And what I'm picking up of there is that it almost looks like a floor rather than a ceiling. It should be a floor. So the woman is in her bed and she's like, she can't sleep. She's got all these thoughts, all these ideas that are jarring her, that's preventing her from sleeping. But for me, I'm seeing this as she's upside down the situation. She's not seeing the situation as straight. She's seeing it from a very fear-based angle. Okay. Now, of course, if something is fear-based, it means that it means something to us. We care about it. That's why we worry, because we care. Okay. But I think we can get caught up in the analysis paralysis. In this card, there also is an owl in the background, which represents wisdom. Okay, and of course the king is wise. The King of Swords is wise. So there is wisdom to be taken out of this. But as long as you can remember that the anxiety and going over something over and over in your head is not going to really serve you at this time. But bear in mind as well, it's a 9, which means that you are reaching the climax of that. Advice from Spirit, what you need to know. Wheel of Fortune, baby. Okay, so things are turning in your favor. You do have that helping hand. So I really do feel like that King of Swords is really a lot of aid to you this week. But you just kind of, you kind of got carried away with it in your head. There is help. Things are going to be becoming more fortunate for you, fortunate events for you. Okay, so if you can just remember that for the course of the week, any time where you feel like your mind is kind of switching to a place of anxiety or worry, particularly if it's related to something that's kind of communication-based, legal, government-based, all of that sort of stuff, have faith that the wheel is turning in your favor, okay? Try and see if you can kind of rise above the, I want to say, anguish of the thoughts that just keep kind of it's like pins in your head, like driving in your head. Come into awareness of that. Understand that everything is for you, not to you. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune is coming on in. And find ways to turn things around for yourself. Okay, emotionally speaking. So if that's too much head based, then you can kind of go, okay, well, I'm going to be a bit nice to myself. I'm going to buy myself some flowers. I'm going to go and treat myself to a nice breakfast all by myself. Thank you very much. Okay. So that's all I have for you, Libra. I really hope it helped. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website, loveitandmore.com, and I'll see you next time. Take care.